Hi Pisces, welcome to Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth. Let's talk about this situation, Pisces. Now, before I begin, I want to say that this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. This message intent is strictly for guidance for the energies that you may be dealing with at this time in this current situation. Now, Pisces, when meditating over your spread, the song that came out was Song Cry by Jay-Z. You know, I'm a hip-hop fanatic, and I've been getting messages from a lot of old school songs, and Song Cry by Jay-Z. And, you know, this might be underlying energy that you may be feeling. You know, you want to stay tough. You want to, you know, stay strong throughout what you're going through. But sometimes you just might want to just break down and cry, you know, with this energy, because it can be a lot. It could be overwhelming at times, especially with the energies that, you know, we've been experiencing with the retrograde. Not only the retrograde, we had different eclipses going on. So there may be situations that you may have been experiencing in your relationship, with family, some situations with friends. And you don't want to put that on yourself. You don't want them tears to come out. You know, you don't want to cry. You don't want to feel possibly like a wimp. So you want to, you know, put it on something else. Let the song cry to express what you're really feeling, possibly the tension that you're feeling at this time. So I can't see it coming down my eyes. So I got to make the song cry. Because I'm trying my best to stay strong through these challenges that I keep going through these obstacles, through these changes. When it comes to this energy, Pisces, first I'm going to start off with some advice from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, one of my favorite decks. Just about, you know, this energy right now, and then to help you with guidance through this energy. The first awareness I want to bring to you is your solar plexus chakra, Pisces. And this is your third chakra. This is the chakra of your understanding, the understanding of yourself, the understanding of your capabilities, the understanding of what you can do and what you do have control over in your life. And, you know, in this energy, you might feel like through different challenges and by continuously going through these changes that maybe I can't do this, you know? And you have to believe in yourself. And it's important at this time to center this chakra, Pisces. Do some research on your third chakra. Do some research on all your chakras. And understand the importance of being balanced within yourself, being balanced within your soul, your spirit, you know. So the third chakra, again, is the understanding of that you can, that you are capable no matter what you go through, Pisces. It just makes me think about the energy of what doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So through everything that you've been through, it's been placed here to make you stronger. So within these underlying energies, Pisces, there's energies of transformation that's needed. The old way of thinking, the old way of doing things needs to be transformed. it made me think of the energy of the snake, how during a certain time the snake's skin peels, and they're able to start off with that fresh layer now that they let go of that old skin, and now it's time to move in to the new. And with every cycle, it's always again going to be an ending. And in these cycles, it's about not continuing the same way that you went about doing things in the past. It's about, going and changing up, coming different, learning from your experiences, bettering yourself, elevate. What is it? Elevate and I can't even say it, Pisces. This retro. What is it? The retrograde will still be in the energies or whatever. But you want to elevate, Pisces, and not stay level, not allow yourself to be dumbed down. Through every experience, you want to keep elevating, keep getting better. You know what I mean? These cycles continue. The moon, we have a new moon every month. We have, again, the eclipse, these planets, they go in retrograde. It's a lot of energy. So ending is an opportunity again for a new beginning, Pisces. At the beginning of the day, every day you wake up, you have a chance to change your circumstance and to change your way of thinking. And in these energies right now, when it comes to this situation, and there is a need to transform. Transformation is definitely needed. And it doesn't depend on how old we are. We can always change. We can always elevate. Just like that caterpillar ending the life of the caterpillar and beginning this life as that butterfly, and this is the transformation that's needed within you. So I want to read this card for expansion on the energy of this transformation that's needed. And when it comes to this transformation, Pisces, it's about you acknowledging the need for change, acknowledging how your relationships have been, the relationships that you allow yourself to be in, how they influence you, and understanding and looking at your relationship with others as well, and seeing how you influence others in these relationships. So when it comes to having a strong foundation, Pisces, if this is not what you have established right now within yourself, or a strong foundation within your family, there is a need to transform. There is now an opportunity to end how you went about things in the past and to start a new beginning. And the first step in that is believing that you can, and recognizing what it is that you have achieved and what you can achieve, and not, again, dumbing yourself down, Pisces. So transformation. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, your relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you, to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you can ever imagine. You can't live in the past. it's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that I need to be tied up? Are there people in my life who I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginning that awaits you. So it's an ending to a cycle, Pisces, and a beginning of a new cycle. And in this new cycle, you can right certain wrongs. You don't have to keep repeating the same thing. When you know better, you do better, Pisces. So right now you may be dealing with a lot of obstacles and challenges. And these are challenges within your spirit, Pisces, in order for you to know that in these times of challenge, in these times of changes and confusion in your life, this is the time to grow. This is the time to overcome these challenges. This is when you are being tested within your spirit. Are you going to know to connect with your spirit? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That's a message. You must, again, connect with spirit when it comes to these changes, when it comes to these challenges. And use that power of your spirit, to refine the power that's in you, Pisces. And by tapping back into your spirit, tapping back into your soul, will give you that power that's necessary in order to help you navigate through these current changes, these current challenges. At this time, Pisces, it's time for you to be able to speak up for, what's important to you. And keep in mind that it's not always about what you say. It's more about how you go about saying and proving your point. It's not about looking to hurt someone. You can speak your truth, but at the same time, you must have compassion. You must, keep that humility and, get your point across, but at the same time, you want to treat people the way that you would want to be treated. This is all a test right now for your spirit, Pisces. And when you find balance within your spirit, when you understand that these challenges, these changes, this confusion that you're facing, that you don't have to face it alone, and that at this time, spirit is calling you, your spirit is calling you to tap in. Once you find that balance and you connect to spirit, Pisces, is when you'll have that victory and success that you desire. It will give you that wisdom that you need, by listening to your intuition, trusting in your instincts, listening to your gut, praying, meditating, Pisces, the answers are going to come to you. You have the gift of that ability immediately. Your intuition is always talking to you, and it's important that you tap in and listen. And don't look for the answers outside of yourself, Pisces. I want to read you one last card, and it's a message from your spirit when it comes to the obstacles and challenges that you may be faced with. Again, these obstacles and challenges are placed here to refine you, refine the power that's in you, so you can move through the next cycle with no challenges. You'll be able to use that wisdom from this experience, you know, in order to move forward. Knowing that again, you're never alone, Pisces. So, this card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order again to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? And again, it goes with that believing in yourself and knowing what it is that you can achieve, that you can do anything that your heart desires, Pisces. You know, don't victimize yourself and be in a woe is me energy when it comes to these challenges. I mean, if we can't see the tears coming down our own eyes, or we don't want to acknowledge the pain, or we don't want to cry about this situation anymore, instead of, you know, making a song cry, it's about learning from the experience that you went through, seeing what it is that you were to have learned from the past experiences, and move forward applying those lessons that you've learned, Pisces, and not repeating the same things over again. Excuse me. Underlying within this situation, it's the energies of the High Priestess, Pisces. Now, first of all, the High Priestess is your energy. The High Priestess is the card of the number 2. The High Priestess is about that wisdom that you already have. Knowing that a transformation is needed. Knowing that you have to believe in yourself. Knowing that you cannot allow any negative energy, any negative people that drain you, bring you down. And that at this point, you know, it's no giving up. Right now, it's about having faith in yourself and believing in yourself. And right now, Pisces, you have so much that you have accomplished, no matter where you are right now. You know, anything that you've achieved in the past is an accomplishment. Still being here today, still being able to breathe a breath is an accomplishment at this point in this life. So you have the capabilities of doing whatever it is that you desire, Pisces. And it's about you, again, having that faith, having that focus, having that willpower, having that courage to achieve it, and being focused on what it is that you desire and not allowing anything to take you away from that energy. So right now, your concern is possibly your emotions, Pisces, with the Queen of Cups. looking at things that you may have poured your emotions into that may have not turned out in a way that you wanted it to. Right now, your concern is what energy that you do want to open up and give your emotions to. But right now, you might be a little back and forth with your emotions when it comes to this situation. One minute you might want to run towards it, and the next minute you might, just want to move away from the emotion, move away from your own emotions. The challenge right now is the energies of the Emperor. So you can have an Aries in your life, you can have Aries in your chart, or be dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries in their chart. And the problem is, or the challenge is, the energy of the Emperor not having structure within yourself, within your own emotions, within your own ideals. And when I say not having the structure on it, like one minute you might feel one way and then the next minute you might feel another way about the situation. So not making that firm decision on what it is and how it is, and creating those boundaries within yourself and creating those boundaries outside yourself. So if one day you want to be a boss, you want to be a creator, and the next day you want to feel like it's nothing that you could do to change a situation, I mean, it's kind of like flip-floppy. You got to choose one side or the other. And it starts with believing in yourself. It starts with having faith in yourself and having that willpower and that courage to, again, stay focused, create, know that this is the best decision for yourself. Know that you make empowered decisions and not allowing anyone to sway you. Unless it's a logical explanation, unless it's a better way to get around the situation. But other than that, if it doesn't make sense, then you're going to stay strong to it. You're not going to let the emotions, you're going to control your emotions and not allow them to control you, and be able to go towards what you're passionate about. For some of us, the obstacle and the challenge in this situation is that you may want to give an offer to someone. You may want to give your emotions, but someone may be in another situation. I don't really want to get into that energy, Pisces, because again, this is a general reading and not a love reading. But with this energy, it's about not staying in your emotions, taking authority of your life. Tapping into your passion, tapping into your creativity, being a go-getter. Or I have to go with, I'm thinking, with the obstacle with the energies of the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. Basically, again, this is your energy right now, Pisces. Even if there is another situation, even if this has to do with love and a third party situation, it really starts with you understanding that you have control over your life. And right now, it's about you going towards what you're passionate about, going towards your creativity. Because the hidden factors in this situation, when it comes to wanting to celebrate, wanting to have that connection, in this energy, it's a toxic situation. There may be, again, some toxic energy in this situation where it's not what you think it is, Pisces. I don't know, Pisces, what is going on, honeys? Now, in order for you to help you grow through this situation right now, Pisces, when it comes to your emotions, it looks like, because of pain that you've been through with the Three of Swords, the heartache that you experience, it's caused your heart to be a bit blocked. It took something from you, and you can't let that go. And what's going to help you grow is you understanding, again, in this situation, if it didn't kill you, Pisces, is placed here again to make you stronger. And like I said, in order to transform, you cannot transform through that darkness. You have to be able to see situations for what they are. Understand that in certain situations that we go through, when it comes to that heartache, when it comes to that pain, a lot of times we are young, a lot of times we are in our ego. We're trying not to be hurt, but we end up getting hurt. And the Three of Swords, although it's a painful card, although it's caused part of you to your heart to close, it didn't shut your heart down. And at this time, Pisces, you have to take what you've learned from these experiences and forgive yourself for what you went through. Now that you know better, that you're going to do better. And you don't have to, in order to release that pain, you have to forgive it. Forgive yourself, forgive the other party, just for yourself. And that's going to release you from it where you can move on. Because until you forgive, you're going to stay stuck. And that's what it talks about, the challenge right now being, because one day you might say that you forgive it, but then the next day you could be reliving it and you're back to point A again. So by taking the authority, knowing that you've made an empowered decision to forgive, to still come from a place of love, to do better in this new cycle, you'll be successful in this situation with the energies of the Queen of Swords, Pisces, the energies of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, the Queen of Swords, she don't play. She's been through a lot. But she is not closed off. She'll still welcome you in. What up? But with the Queen of Swords, you have to come at her correct. You know? Especially when it comes to the things that she's been through. Especially if it comes to discussing the matter of the heartache. If you have to discuss it with, someone that the situation is involving. You can't come at her sideways. You can't come at her with no bullshit. You have to come at her correctly. As well as you have to be able to see the situation for what it is and be able to open up, be able to speak what bothers you, what has, led you to where you are now, and what's led you to make you feel about this situation, how you feel about it now. Not being passive, stepping into your true power, stepping into your higher self, Pisces. Knowing what it is that you can do. Knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are protected, knowing to stay balanced and stay connected within your soul, knowing to pray, knowing to tap into the universe, knowing to listen to yourself, Pisces. I know it might hurt, but everything happens for a reason in our life. And it's not about what we go through, it's about how we go about dealing with these situations. So you're concerned about your emotions. You're concerned about being disappointed. You're concerned about people or someone that you love coming to you with an offer that you have to turn your back to because it's not a stable offer. You have to be stable within yourself and your abilities, period, Pisces, and have that I can do attitude. So I'm going to end this spread right now with some guidance and advice from the Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck. And it talks about you holding on to your vision. Don't lose sight of what you want for yourself, what you saw for yourself, your inner child. Don't lose sight of what your intuition is telling you. Lose sight of, again, what you want and how you see your future, any legacy that you want to leave out here. Hold on to your vision and destroy any energy and recognize any energy that's trying to take you away from your vision, Pisces. So this situation is quite complicated. We have the card of the number 11. It's complicated. What's your status? It's complicated. And in this complication, it's about you finding that balance, Pisces. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in a moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life, mysterious webs. Being balanced in this process, Pisces, and not always taking things so serious, trying to make fun of situations, putting yourself in situations where you can enjoy yourself and make light and fun of the situations. At this time, Pisces, it's important that you have strength, because your soul, again, is being tested. And these challenges are placed here in order for you to understand them, understand that you can overcome any challenge, any change, any complication in your life. So finally, strength, Pisces. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation. Know that you can, Pisces. And I'm sorry to keep reading, but I just want to read this last card of vision, just to help us break down this card of the number 8. And you have to use your intuition, Pisces. You have to trust. You have to be built on what you can do and destroy any energy that's trying to tell you that you can't. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. One day in my house of night, there will be a young, beautiful vampire who will lose her mark but gain great vision into the future. Even if the loss feels devastating at the moment, you still have so much to gain. If your question is about the future, choose another card. Excuse me. The magical vision that you will receive here gives you the temporary power to see the future as a vast place, full of possibilities and potential. Your next card will provide insight into conditions ahead of you. To know the future is to be prepared. So listening is going to be important. And in the future, Pisces, we have the energies of rigid energy and possibly deceit. Understanding, Pisces, the energy that you're dealing with, the choices that we make, and if you choose not to listen and trust in your instincts, then that's the energy that you can lead yourself into. It's all about you. It's all about you believing in yourself, trusting and listening to yourself, Pisces. So I'm going to let you go on that, and I hope that this message helped. Again, this is Adik Tarot, the beginning of the truth, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace, Pisces.